Yeah, the fire on the seasoning, aka Big Sunshine, the LA. You feel me? Look, I been minding my business, minding my bag. I work OT time and a half. I be with the shits, pointing my slang. Give up quick, now in my plane. Giving blueprints out like I was Bob the Builder. I tell niggas get to work and they act like that shit gon' kill them. On my phone and shit, I grill them. Then I eat them and I bill them. They respect me and it's lit, but I respect who in the mirror. I made bitches, I save bitches. They running around like they did it. Okay, then it's okay when I switch up, saying I ain't met them. Yeah, I admit I got an attitude, but if I ain't said that I was mad at you, need to take a chill pill and add a few. I'ma swing on them like baddest dude. Came from the Bronx, I'm in Malibu. Want a better life, so I had to choose. Bad side nigga with a better boo. Bad boy toys like Santa do. I be talking crazy, ain't no twerking when I back it up. All my numbers added up, they checking they parameters. Fire don't abandon them, she birthed them, then she pairing them. Your favorite be her savage one, and the son like Pamela.
They running,
Yeah,
they running.
y'all know what the fuck it is? If you can't stand the fire, stay the fuck out the kitchen. It's the seasoning. Look, I'm fucking they life up, I'm in they dreams, squatting they mind, I'm renting it free. You can have a number one, but they second to me. I sign checks, they checking on me. I need respect, I need integrity. I need to know that my people protecting me. I need to know that they not with the enemy. Anything less I consider a felony. In this ain't the case that you wanna catch. I give, they take, hope I get it back. They risk they name just to get it back. I dip up stain, I'ma send them back. If it don't align with my morals and bank account, then I let them know that I've been having doubts. I'm loyal to me and my been devout. Money, music, to my ears, I hear them out. Let them talk, I take a chance, but they on the clock and I'm making plans. One wrong move and I make them dance. Too many strings and this ain't a band. Nah, not for the bullshit. I ain't got time for the cool shit. Acting like one of the guys, but it's just a guys fucking with mine's the bullshit. Yeah. Damn. Y'all know what the fuck it is? It's the seasoning. This song right here is about not running from yourself. Always coming back to your center, cause you can't hide from yourself. That's that non-toxic positivity I be trying to tell y'all about. non-toxicpositivity.com. The fire. Yeah.
They running,
They running.
they running,
They running.
they running.
They running out of time.
They running, they running.
Yeah. You can't hide. The seasoning. I named myself Daphya. Like, my first rap name was something I went through the dictionary for, like, cause I was a Wu-Tang head and all that. So, you know, I like the big complex words. So I was looking for the perfect word. Only got to the A's. It was adroit. So everybody hated that. Then I hated that, and I realized they were right for hating that. And I was like, let me just make something up, like, out of my own imagination and use my creativity. So I came up with Daphya. I had my little reasonings. Like, I just thought it was a cute feminine name, like Mariah, Shania, Daphya. And then also the main reason that people think is, you know, like, I spit the fire. But my personal, like, actual meaning for it is more like I'm a defier of critics and, you know, haters. Like, I defy all the odds. I am Daphya, like the Daphya. And then I had like a little spiritual meaning that was like, in the Bible they say God takes the form of fire in a bush, and the disciple talks. So I was like, I'm one with God, I'm the fire. So I had that little, like, I had my whole little spiel with it. But yeah, so I just been Daphya ever since. It turned from my rap name to my nickname, and it's just what everybody calls me. My mom was a singer. She actually almost got signed to Arista Records at one point, and then, like, you know, life happened or whatever. But because of that, when I showed interest in music, she supported me 150%. And I started singing as a child. I didn't get a lot of support for that though. I wasn't a great singer. And then I found hip hop through one of my older cousins, and I was like, oh, this is a way I could use my weird voice. Because at the time, you know, I'm just a kid. I'm like, my voice is freaking weird. I've always had like a deeper register, deeper tone. And when I found hip hop, I was like, oh, this is where I belong. Like, this is where I fit in. And then it wasn't until like really later in high school that I started singing my hooks and trying again to sing. And then into my 30s when I really started practicing and trying to sing, you know, practicing my Jasmine Sullivan runs and doing the challenge and stuff like that. So then I started like intertwining it more on a more serious level as far as like considering myself a singer. So, but before that, it was just rap. But yeah, none of it would be possible without my mom. Like, yeah, that was the foundation. Eminem was like my go-to number one, and at the time I was not alone in that sentiment at all. So if you listen to like my older music, it was very much punchline heavy, which I still do. That's just like an East Coast thing, but it was also very goofy and very button pushing-y. Like, I'm not even proud of some of the stuff I said back then, because, you know, we was always trying to push the envelope. He was one of the main inspirations. I also really liked one of the first hip-hop songs that I like had on repeat was Redman, Pick It Up, Pick It Up. So it was also he had that humor to it too. Like, I was always like a goofy type person, so I like that. I like to have fun. I like to be, you know, have some levity to my bar work and not just be super serious all the time, until I found D Block. And then I swore I was gonna be the first lady of D Block, and it was all my rhymes was brains on the dash, I'ma kill you, like that. So that was my high school rapping, and then I've just evolved to what I am now, you know, pushing non-toxic positivity and just being as realistically motivational as possible. Like, I'm very much not with the, oh, it doesn't exist, everything's gonna be okay. And then, like, I believe if you work hard, you can get things, but, you know, I have a degree in psychology. I don't pretend things don't exist, and I'm trying to really push that message. In 2004, I believe it was, I opened up for Eminem for his Recovery album release party, and off that I got to be on Angela Yee's Shade 45 radio show at the time. So we had to do these challenges, and one of them was come up with a theme song. Angela and DJ Wonder was like, I want you to come up with a song that just embodies you and your energy, and that's when I wrote My Image, and that was kind of my theme song. But it was still that Eminem, edgy, you know, like goofy, and it was what it was, because it was always like, I mean, look at me, I'm in a moo-moo right now. Like, I really don't be giving a fuck. So that's always been me. The song that's not out yet is probably gonna be it for me. I did it on a Russ beat as a fire style, but shout out Con Boogie, he just surprised me and made an original beat around my vocals, and now it's gonna be on streaming and stuff. It's called Approval, and it's about me not needing approval from anyone. Like, that's always my energy, but I feel like this is kind of like My Image, but in a more mature, serious, and straight to the point version. So either way, that's my message, is like, be yourself. But yeah, Approval is gonna be it though. I don't 100% feel like I manifested it, actually. But then that goes back to me being like that negative Nancy, like, type, nah, what's the real? I was running around searching for this guy when I was 18 years old. You know, I'm a baby. I'm literally running up and down Manhattan. Oh, he's on TRL, we going there. Oh, he's on Fuse, we going there. Like, I was determined to meet that guy. This was all in one day. I ended up, like, being with a friend. We couldn't get into TRL. The friend I was supposed to be with left me outside. Yeah. So then I called up another friend, ran around the city with that second friend, ended up at Fuse. And she went to the front of the line and she was like, my friend raps. She heard that there was gonna be a girl rapping. So she's like, my friend raps, she'll battle her. And I was like, what? And then she's like, yeah, you're gonna battle her. I was like, I'll battle that bitch. So I ended up getting, like, actually taken inside, and I got to rap in front of Eminem that day, and I got props from him and D12. So that was probably the biggest highlight. So not actually opening up for him years later, you know, it was that moment, that first time that I got to meet him.
So you brought 8 Mile to New York City.
Yeah.
You was in there battling.
Yep. And the girl that I battled, she knew she was going to be on TV. So she was all decked out. She had her Michael Jackson glove, accessories, hair done. I was sweating in a hoodie because I've been running around the city all day just trying to get a shot and get him my CD in his hand. But yeah, so I won. I don't know. Words is tough. I don't want to say no names like I said behind the scenes, but even though I said them on my podcast, the third podcast, if anybody want to listen, then you can know, but that's the only way you're going to know. But yeah, just meeting some of my heroes and then not being so great. And that applies to people that are famous and people who are not famous at all. And just, you know, being disappointed when they're good at the artistry and then they're just not good at the soul part. It's because I've been like disappointed so many times. I'm like, damn, like y'all really not about what you say out here. And that's crazy to me because like I push that and I'm so serious about that. And yeah, it's not always that for everybody. But I've gotten better because I definitely used to take it hard. Like I had golden retriever energy. I thought everybody was my friend and I always wanted to run around and I was like, I love you. And then now I take it as it comes. And you know, if ever those days come where somebody disappoints me, I release. Like I've mastered detachment. I don't take it personally. It doesn't mean I'm mad at them, but you're not meant to be in my life. So that's what it is. Honestly, I don't feel like that's for me to even assume or like predict. I know that like even right now, like I said, like I'm half retired now, like it's very confusing for people. Like because I say that I'm not an artist, but when I say I'm not an artist, I mean that I'm not a package. And that's been my message ever since my image. You know, what I'm saying in approval is like, I don't want to go on tour, you know, for 50 cities in 2 weeks. And like, that doesn't really appeal to me. I don't get starstruck. There's nothing that anybody could offer me that I'm gonna, you know, put my morals to the side for. Like that stuff just doesn't apply to me. So when I say I'm not an artist, I just mean I'm not for sale. But I'm always gonna be like an artist in my soul. I'm never gonna stop rapping. I'm never gonna stop singing because that's just something I do in my regular life. If I'm washing the dishes, I'm singing a song. If I'm in the shower, I'm making up bars. Like, so I think people are just gonna remember me for being that natural artist because my best friend did yell at me for that. Because when I said I'm not an artist, she's like, "You're an artist. You make art." And I'm like, okay, I get it. But yeah, I'm just not for sale. But I'm always gonna be an artist, and I hope people, you know, can be at peace with that because I think it's a hard pill to swallow because they want me to sell. Yeah, I just relay the same message, but I also know that if they're not ready to receive that message, they're gonna have to like learn on their own terms and their own time because I'm saying like right now, like I don't need no approval. That wasn't always the case. In my 20s, I went through deep depression that I also rapped about because I live my raps. So like it was on Puppies and Alpacas. I did a song called No Excuses and I talked about the depression. I did a track on my first ever EP, The Energy Principle, where I talked about depression. That was When the Sky is Falling Down. Oh, Whole. It's called Whole. I Just Want to Be Whole. So Whole, yeah, I always talked about feeling alone in a room full of people. And now if you listen to my newer music, you hear me saying things like, I don't go anywhere, I don't do anything, I don't know anyone, like just don't bother me. But still I'm the fucking talk of the town, I'm steady getting love. Like I know my energy, but I'm not out there trying to get it. Like I feel like I try to let my energy attract what it's meant to attract. So I think I would just tell artists to be patient and be ready for those lessons when they come for you. Cause I could tell you all I want, but you're not gonna listen to me like I didn't listen to nobody when I was 22, you feel me? Something with animals. I volunteer at a cat cafe and like, I've always had a passion for animals. Before I moved to LA and I was living in Jersey, I had 4 fish tanks. You know, I was doing chemistry, testing water kits and stuff, and I just love animals, all different kinds of animals. So I would definitely probably just be working with animals. I don't know what exactly. Not like a marine biologist type of thing, but probably, you know, just something in the veterinary field, probably just caring for animals and helping them get housed and if they're sick or anything like that.
I feel like you might have been a cat in your past life.
I believe it. Because ever since I got lyric, I'm like, damn, we got a lot in common now. That's what I mean. Like when I said I was golden retriever energy, I went from golden retriever to lyric to a cat, like full cat. Like I don't press nobody for anything, and I don't really like get upset over a lot of things, but that's something that I'm trying to fix because there's certain things that I should get more upset about. So, I'm finding my balance, to where the reaction is appropriate to whatever I get. Nah, when I'm actually like in my performance era, it's very much basic stuff. So like it's the day of the performance, I'm playing the instrumental. I'm in my car everywhere I go. I get on my treadmill and I spit my verses while I'm on my treadmill, make sure my stamina is, and I basically like rehearse my performances as if I was on stage just to make sure that my breath control is good. I gotta like get back to that because I do want to perform again. I stopped for like a year and a half. No, like a year I haven't performed, but I definitely want to get back out there and do a couple shows just for funsies, just to show myself I still got it because I like it. I do love performing. I don't like to admit I love performing, but I do love performing. I hate recording. When it comes to recording, it's more like the repetitiveness of it, because when you record, you could hear every little sound. So when you play it back, you're like, no, I gotta do the inflection a little bit different here. Whereas you're on stage, you don't overthink it. You just kind of go with the flow. So it gets a little bit, I guess, tedious recording. So that's what I mean, like when I say I don't really hate it, because then once I lay them harmonies, I'm like, I love this. This is the best ever. But in the process, that's what's annoying about it. If I'm going to a studio, everything is already like pre-planned because I have a home setup and I usually record at home. I have an engineer that I send my vocals to, shout out Buddha. If I'm going to a studio, then yeah, I have everything ready. Like I literally have a full reference track. It's just not mixed well because I don't know how to mix as well as my engineer does. But if I record at home, I kind of just take my time with it, because I have that luxury of having a home studio. I just vibe out. I do the whole, mumbling method where you just feel the vibes of the track. And there's always one word that comes to me when I'm mumbling, and that ends up being the topic for the whole track. And that's how I come up with most of my concepts. So like in 2023, I had a lot of medical issues that I actually like died and came back to life. They had to shock me with the paddles, and after that experience, I scrapped everything. Like all my music project ideas just down the drain, and I was like, no, we're gonna start from scratch because I was splitting up. Like I had like probably like 5 different projects lined up and concepts and ready to go, and it wasn't realistic. So I find that when you just go with the flow, and right now my focus is always deja vu. All I release now is deja vu projects, which is basically like remixes in a sense. It's either the same song on a different beat or a different song on the same beat. So like either way you hear both tracks and you're like, oh, it feels familiar. So that's what I kind of focus on now. But that's also a luxury because it's a fresh song every time. I don't have to think about, oh, it needs to be a weed song. Oh, it needs to be a love song. Oh, it's just whatever I feel. And then I play off that for the second version. So I already have a little cheat sheet kind of. So I like doing that, and I like taking that weight off my shoulders of planning and getting too stressed out. I already kind of mentioned Approval. I'm definitely going to be releasing Approval, and you'll probably be seeing me rap that song a lot on my social media. I did write a book for my non-toxic positivity brand, and it's just, I do Gem of the Days on my channel. I have an Instagram channel, so I do Gem of the Days, and basically it's a collective of that. So it's like a coffee table book. It's not a long read, it's not a novel, but it's kind of like something that you could just flip to any page and just get a little bit of realistic inspiration that might be able to hopefully, help guide you in some sort of way. And that all started because of my brand, my clothing brand, which started as the Fire Shop, and now I've been like leaning towards calling it non-toxic positivity, but it'll always be the Fire Shop. I don't know. It's just easier to say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The brand, the book, and Approval right now is the song that I'm gonna be pushing. Chicken Parmesan with Alfredo on the pasta. Like I have the Alfredo on the pasta, not the red sauce on the chicken, but the Alfredo on the pasta. And yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna survive off that because that's heavy. But that's when I go to the diners out here in Jersey, that's the spot. Yeah, that's what I get. Favorite seasoning would probably be, it's kind of a mix though. It's cilantro lime seasoning, so they have it already pre-mixed, but that's my go-to for my chicken. So
Daphya, you have been officially seasoned.
hey, oh, we in here. Honestly, the best way you could support me is gonna be going to Daphya.com or non-toxicpositivity.com and just grabbing anything there. It's all motivational stuff. It used to be just clothing, but I have notebooks, I got mugs, and it's just all positive messages, you know, encouraging. And that would be the best support, because like whenever you rock a shirt, you know, and it's giving a good message, you're sharing it with the world. So to me, like, that's the best way to support it. It's your girl Daphya, and you cooking with the seasoning.